A demonstrator who was part of the Occupy Salt Lake movement was found dead in a tent this morning. Now the chief of police says the protesters can no longer sleep at Pioneer Park. News specialist Jennifer Stagg is live at the park. Jen?
Jen, some of the protesters behind me are lighting candles. They're hoping that the city changes their mind. The city, however, and the police say that this has become a breeding ground for illegal activity, that the tents sort of hide what's going on, and that it's time for all the demonstrators and protesters to go.
And if, in order to prove their point or send their message, they'd like to be arrested or receive a citation, we will certainly facilitate that in a peaceful manner.
Strong words from Salt Lake City Chief of Police Chris Burbank.
Someone lost their life. And as the police chief, as a city, we cannot tolerate that because we have other options that maybe he had access to, he may not have passed away.
For more than a month, Occupy Salt Lake protesters have camped out. But after a protester was found dead in his tent this morning, police believe from a combination drug overdose and carbon monoxide poisoning from a space heater, Chief Burbank says he's no longer willing to allow them to stay there overnight.
There's a disconnection between this death and the statements, and I think that that's really unfortunate.
Protesters say Chief Burbank is jumping to conclusions and should wait until an autopsy comes out. Camping out, they say, is crucial to spreading their message.
Oh, there's plenty of work to do. This isn't an overnight thing. We need to keep going and staying strong, getting more people involved, educating the people and creating awareness.
I think the death caught us all off guard, especially after the events where we were really working together quite well for the last few days. And I think that Chief Burbank jumped to conclusions, and I want to give that community the benefit of the doubt to know that Occupy Salt Lake is not giving up, and that we're going to need a space, and that we're going to defend our community and defend, our occupation.
Now, some of the protesters here spoke to reporters a little bit earlier tonight about the man's death. They say this is a problem created by homelessness and not by the Occupy Salt Lake movement. Danny?